Everyone in the gym asks this question like how much can you lift bro, how much can you bench press bro on international chest days or on any days. So basically video will be on how you can increase your bench press. So when you want to increase your bench press, you basically have to consider two three things which are फर्स्ट थिंग इज बेसिकली बहुत लोगों को ये क्वेश्चन होता है कि एग्जैक्टली हम लोगों का व्हेन आप बेंच प्रेस वाले सीट के ऊपर व्हेन यू आर लाइंग तो आपका फीट कहाँ होना चाहिए, आपका लोअर बैक एलिवेटेड होना चाहिए, फीट थोड़ा सा स्टैंड ऊपर होना चाहिए सो दैट यू कैन गेट एन एलिवेटेड पोजीशन विथ योर लोअर बैक, योर शोल्डर्स या आपके जो ट्रैप्स दैट शुड बी रिट्रैक्टेड या बेसिकली योर शोल्डर शुड बी रिट्रैक्टेड. देन आपके जो हैंड प्लेसमेंट है वो शोल्डर रहता है, ज़्यादा है कम है, ये basically to learn the position. So in the video I'll show you the position also directly, but learn to these simple things ki like your feet should be thoda sa elevated so that you get that elevated inch to lift heavy. Then your hands would be shoulder width apart. Then your lower back would be elevated, shoulders retracted. These are just the basic things but very important अगर आपको इसमें आगे जाकर अगर if you want to lift heavy. Second thing is your triceps. For triceps also I'll be stating more about in the by the end of the video कि आपको क्या करना चाहिए. But triceps are also important. The ones when you see कि जो बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छे से bench press कर पाते हैं उनके triceps अच्छे and stronger होते हैं काफ़ी. So let's go out. So first I'll be starting with basically these are three movements that I have with you. So the first is power motion. I'll tell you later on कि आपको ये तीनों motions, ये तीनों strategies कब कैसे आपके split, weekly split या जो routine में कैसे incorporate करना. तो पहले if I start with the first is the power motion. So basically you're on a lighter weight. You'll be going on a lower rep range, but you'll be lifting it with power. तो जैसे फर्स्ट की अगर आप आराम से नीचे जा रहे हो and obviously the rep range would be anywhere between 1 to 5 or 6, you'll be lifting it with up. आपका जो मोशन है जो एक बार रॉड अगर चेस्ट पे आ गया है and then you lift it with power. This is the first movement. इससे the main three movements that I'm stating यहाँ पर is इनका main basic picture reason behind is कि you basically have to teach your muscle fibers, you basically have to touch or get all those muscle fibers to know कि which all movements that you're doing. कि अगर power motion है तो अलग muscle fibers hit करती हैं. The second motion that I have is the strength. So basically strength में ऐसा होगा कि आप heavy weight जाओगे, again the rep ranges will be lower. Heavy ऐसा जाओगे कि आप 1 rep max पे नहीं जाओगे, आप जाओगे around 1 rep max से कम, around 80% or 70% at a very lower rep range, around again 1 to 5. इसमें the movement will be slow and good, but it would be on a heavier side. That is why it would be on a lower rep range. The third movement that I have is called as hypertrophy, जो हम लोग generally करते हैं कि weights would be around moderate and the movement would be quite simple, quite आराम से कि आप ना power दिखा रहे हो ना आप slow जा रहे हो. Although the basic movement that we generally do and the rep ranges would be around 10 to 12 or 12 to 15. Basically ये जो तीनों मैंने आपको ये strategies बताई जैसे power, then आपका strength and then your hypertrophy, ये तीनों आपको आपके muscle fibers है, different muscle fibers in your chest and your triceps जो आपको उनको practice करवाना पड़ेगा for the movement to lift heavy. अगर आपको जैसे ये तीन जैसे मैंने बताया तो आपको ये तीनों एक साथ ही नहीं करना है. लाइक अगर आप चेस्ट वर्कआउट कर रहे हो मंडे के दिन तो ऐसा नहीं कि आपको ये तीनों मंडे के दिन ही प्रैक्टिस करनी है, आपको बेसिकली ये तीनों स्प्लिट करने पड़ेंगे. कि लाइक सपोज इफ यू आर डूइंग इन अ वीक तो आपका स्प्लिट ऐसा होना चाहिए कि यू आर ट्रेनिंग इट ऑन मंडे, वेडनेसडे और फ्राइडे, or maybe then if you're training on Tuesdays, Thursday and Saturdays. You ask any guy who's lifting heavy or who is preparing for his ये squat deadlift या bench press की competitions के लिए जैसे लोग करते हैं, तो basically they train them twice or thrice with these kind of things, ताकि आप ऐसे नहीं कर सकते कि आप सिर्फ एक ही दिन ट्रेन करोगे और एक ही दिन पूरा हेवी कर लोगे and you'll increase your strength. नहीं, you'll have to do it frequently as an alternative days, keeping in 1 day gap, so that key different muscle fibers get more attention to it. So this is how you do it. The next thing that I've told in the starting of the video, okay, triceps. Triceps are more important. Triceps are actually quite important if you want to lift heavy. Basically, your triceps are the ones which are pushing. Basically, which are pushing your chest. The movement that is helping to lift heavier for your bench press is triceps. So आपको triceps अगर heavy lift करना है तो you'll have to do two movements. One is the close grip bench press. Again, not that heavy but in a moderate range, so that कि आपका triceps also gets stronger. And the second is tricep extensions. I've attached here about the close grip bench press, which are for triceps. Tricep extensions, I know बहुत लोगों को पता ही है, so I haven't attached that. So you can incorporate these छोटी चीजें हैं, and you'll have to change your routine. You'll have to change. The same thing is again with deadlifts or even when you do squats. Not the principles, but definitely कि आपको उनकी frequency बढ़ानी पड़ेगी. That is where the difference comes. अगर आप अपने training routine को वही same रखोगे कि Monday chest, Tuesday back, and again legs or shoulders and this kind of thing, and you're giving ये आप सिर्फ chest को अगर एक ही दिन का importance दे रहे हो तो it won't grow just like that. You'll have to give them much amount of time if you want to particularly increase your strength for a particular muscle. If you find it helpful, so please give it a thumbs up and also share it with the friends if you feel this was a good information that I've shared. Again, let me know if you want to know about any other videos or any other muscle group particularly to talk about. Thank you.